Yo, had a great session yesterday at Chelsea Theatre. Run Beats and Element session there. Mixing up beats with music and theatre. We're developing our music skills as not always, and our rhythm, beatbox sounds, musicality, creativity, all the things you expect from Beats and Element session or one of my beatbox sessions, theatre sessions. And we've got a performance next week to show kind of what the theatre's doing. So we're gonna show a bit of what we've been working on. Some of the guys have been developing maybe a couple of years, and definitely about a year, kind of more seriously researching and playing with the idea of Mice and Men, and we've got a kind of a title of Mics and Men, and we were playing with that, and I was kind of devising prompts, basically as the director of the workshop, but also kind of just trying to put a piece together on the fly, kind of thinking what work here, what is the story we're telling, what is the form of this piece. With beatboxing and singing, often you do want to be turned out quite a lot. I think firstly you can see facial expressions and hear the sound, but you can use the sound. The limitations help develop kind of a style and a form. I think I do like things to be turned out. I guess it kind of makes it feel theatrical, but also can feel like a gig as well. So it lends from gig theatre, but still a dramatic experience. Because it's not just you doing the music, it's creating pictures, it's part of the theatricality is we're watching you do the sound and tell us something, as opposed to just appreciating music. And Celeste is facilitating the session, but when I have kind of facilitators or assistants, however, I like the room to be artist led and those people to be artists, and she is, and she's also a teacher in her own right. She teaches Pilates. It seems like a big jump, but actually I had a lot of teachers on my masters who also everyone was kind of teaching martial arts or dance and stuff, like my lecturers. So I'm kind of, I don't know, it's weird. I've kind of had that connection. And I often think of my sessions like a martial arts session or Tai Chi session, the way that we start, often near enough the start, especially the beatbox part with your boom, ti, kla, and we finish that way. It's like in martial arts, you bow to the mat, and you get on and you do your different runs of things. I can't remember what it's called now. My mum would know. I can't remember the Japanese and judo, but you do the same practice session and techniques and exercises each week before you start your randori or whatever it is, your new throw or whatever. Going on a tangent now, but I guess that stuff's important, really. People probably don't know. If you didn't know kind of how I look at it, and that was actually I do have some influence from martial arts. And then when I did my masters, there was Tai Chi every day. Tai Chi every day. If that repetition is super important, I'm really against novelty. Like when people just bring in, I could bring in a new game and a new activity every week. personally, I don't think that builds on anything. I think new things are cool, like Celeste brings in new tongue twisters, but then with this week we brought on one, so that's fine. Anyway, yeah, putting this together, and also I've got originals as well, PAC. It's like my brain is a bit frazzled because there's all these different pieces of music that I'm helping people to devise, or I might have written some of the music as well. And then the stage pictures, putting it all together. How is the music coming across? How is the image coming across? Are those things combined? How are they combined? What is the feeling we're getting from the audience? It's like you create all this stuff and you pull bits away actually to reveal what's really there. That is actually how I look at it, as opposed to just building up and editing. I much prefer to build all the stuff and pull away. It depends. Sometimes you're forced into doing it the other way, where you kind of just build up the whole thing. Maybe a little bit of edits, but I actually prefer to have a lot of stuff and then reveal the David that was actually always in the clay. And I think it's quite cool to come to a place where you understand your different processes and practices, and it takes a long time. And again, there'll be things that I haven't worked out yet, I haven't really thought about and come to a conclusion yet. Anyway, I just thought I'd just put this video out there for 1 or 2 people that watch my channel. Maybe one day I'll have like 10 people. Also, I can look back at this and be like, fucking hell, bro, I used to chat a lot of shit. But yeah, because I've been doing this for a long time, and I would love to have videos and footage and know what we were doing in 2005, 2003, when we were putting on shows and getting reviewed, and some of us were still teenagers and getting in the Metro and the Evening Standard, and when I was signing record deals and publishing deals when I was really young, thinking, how did I flop that? Why did I pull out of that, or when we were doing scratches at BAC, and what that feedback was like. We used to get incredible feedback. I wouldn't pursue that piece, I'd move on. And I wouldn't be consistent with this, not because I'm a very consistent person, but just not consistent with things like this, because it's quite labor intensive, even though I'm just chatting shit. But I don't edit my videos because at the moment, and for the foreseeable, I don't see myself monetizing this. It's just, if you listen to this, if you watch it, it will be something for you, something for me really as well. Which is like all music and all art and all theatre. It's to say it's not for the creator and it's just for the audience is obviously not true. So everyone. Anyway, Boom T Ka.